For my next episode in Fantasy Castle series, I'm going to talk about your castle walls and how they're going to be able to defend against things like these, especially that guy. I hate that guy. And so what you're going to see is that while a ballista has a limited arc of fire, you might see another tower at the top of this hill over here. That ballista is going to be able to cover the top of this ballista, keeping these people from just flying over the top and strafing all of your turrets at the same time. So what that does is it gives you overlapping coverage in fields of fire. Now this ballista is going to be able to protect the ballista to its left and right, and you're also going to wind up seeing that if you have a whole castle that is designed this way, every single one of your towers is able to defend against other towers against things like dragons. And so what you may actually wind up seeing is where the true fantasy part of this comes into play, where you take your ballistas and you actually attach them to the sides of your castle walls so that your things like lizardkin can actually fire directly up. One thing that you need to be careful about this, though, is you don't just need to defend against dragons, you also defend against the potential ground assault and the wizards. But you also, in addition, need to defend against the swarms. So if you have 200 Aarakocra just flying over your castle walls, a few ballistas isn't going to be enough to handle all of them. While it might be great for a dragon or a wizard, it's not going to be great for a horde. You're also going to want some way of actually dealing with super high defense or massive amounts of hit points. So things like magical cannons might be great at hitting things with a super high defense, and or dealing with things with a lot of hit points. Something that is a direct fire weapon might be good against one and not the other, whereas area effect weapons might be good against the wizard but not nearly as good against your dragons. So you need to make sure that whoever is designing this castle in your fantasy book or in your movie has considered these different things and how to actually combat flying adversaries. So that way in your book there isn't this just giant loophole where the dragon flies across the castle and boom, the whole thing's destroyed. Well, thank you for watching, and as always, please like and follow.